Welcome to Fashionably Broke.
I'm kidding, don't use that.
Just wear whatever the hell you want.
Literally just...
We're living on a McDonald's budget.
Just because you're broke doesn't mean you have to dress like it.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Broke-Chella. I'm kidding. Welcome back to Fashionably Broke Podcast, your favorite podcast, everyone's favorite podcast, my favorite podcast, your favorite podcast, your cousin's favorite podcast. We have an exciting episode for you guys. Not gonna lie, Kassidy's most likely gonna take charge of this episode because I just did a 5, almost 6-day festival. So I have been basically completely offline, off grid, just working. So I really did not see much on really anything this weekend because like I said, just completely off grid, putting on a wine festival. So I'm exhausted. Literally yesterday I slept from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Hey, you needed the rest. You needed the time.
Oh, I still need the rest and I still need the time, but I don't have that because this week is go, go, go for me. Next week is also go, go, go for me. But it's May, which is so exciting. Or at least tomorrow will be May. Today, when the episode releases, it's April 30th. So tomorrow is May 1st, which is the best month of the year.
One of the best months. One of the two. One of the two. Thank you.
I was thinking about this, and I think that May, in my opinion, is the best month because we have the Kentucky Derby this coming weekend. We have the Met, which is like the Met. I mean, our Super Bowl. And then, of course, my birthday. The weather just gets nice. It's beautiful out. So I'm super excited that it is almost May, and May's basically here, which is, to me, my favorite time of the year.
Yeah. No, I love May, and I've honestly been looking forward to May because April is just like April, you know? It's like, we're almost to spring, we're almost to summer. I guess like April is considered spring, but it's like gloomy, nasty, yucky weather. I feel like May is like the start of like at least like Texas summer where it's like, wow, I can be outside for longer than like 30 minutes and not melt to death, and I can like start doing outdoor activities.
Yeah.
So I'm so
super
excited.
Super excited that it's May. I'm recording this episode from bed because this is literally just how I feel. I just need to lay in bed. So
are those new sheets or have you always had those?
This is my guest bedroom. So these are the guest sheets.
I love that. I've never seen that.
Thank you. They're from Target. If you're not watching the episode, they're like a green gingham. They feel like very linen-y, but it's not on like my bed. This is the guest bed. So
wow, yeah. I really like that, actually. Drop the link. I'm looking for some new bedding.
So this episode I am rotting while Kassidy talks about Stagecoach and everything that happened.
Yes, and I'm going to apologize ahead of time if y'all hear any sniffles from me. Allergy season is here, and it is in full swing. Full swing. So yeah, just disregard me. I'll try to edit out as much as I can, but sometimes that's just a little too much. So we'll see how it goes.
Fine.
But yes, Maddy has been MIA with work, and I'm honestly so sad because Maddy, I think you would have loved this like Stagecoach, this setup of things. I mean, I have found, and I think this also relates back to like me getting a new TikTok. Everyone knows the story about me getting hacked and I had to make a new one. Sometimes it like pulls up the randomest people that I'm like, who's this? Like, never seen you before, like a whole new FYP. And like, I'm a few months into it and like, it's still like a whole new FYP to me. So I found these two girls that went to Stagecoach with, it is Dibs and Kopari. I think that's how you say it. I mean, that house was beautiful. So the new girls are Abby Caitlin and Bridget Campbell. Abby is based out of Florida. Bridget is based out of LA. And they're full-time content creators, but they don't have like 1 million followers. I don't even think they're at like 500. but it's like, I don't want to say smaller because they're still like huge compared to like us kind of thing. But I mean, their style was amazing. And like the Dibs house was actually insane. And I liked how with this house, because Kopari like came out with like sunscreen and stuff, and it's like glitter sunscreen, but it's like spray.
The glow.
Yeah, so they were just like lounging by the pool, like everyone had the freaking cutest swimsuits on with cowboy hats, and they were like had such a good tan. It was insane. But like my issue is like I would be putting on that sunscreen to like go to the bar.
Yeah,
because like
it looks versatile.
Right, but like it looked beautiful, and it was just like even seeing them at Stagecoach with like all the outfits, 12 out of 10. Like I feel like I would love to go to Coachella, and I'm going to go to Coachella one day. But like Stagecoach, it's just such a different vibe to me. I mean, obviously I've never been to either one, but like even the photos, it just seems like a little more wholesome, you know?
Yeah, I've heard that like basically Coachella is pretty much like honestly just like an influencer event / like for the famous people, while Stagecoach is like for like your actual average like person that like just wants to go to a festival and have fun. I heard it's like, so I've heard from a million, me personally have heard from a million different influencers and celebrities that a lot of people like Stagecoach so much better than Coachella. The one thing I did see, because I was trying to like catch up, but like literally nothing Stagecoach was popping up for me pretty much at all, was I don't like the chairs. Like people can set up chairs. I don't like that.
Yeah, I did see that. Basically, like in the crowd, it was just like chairs. A free-for-all lawn of like lawn chairs like sat up, or like blankets on the ground of all of that. And like Coachella, you're obviously just in like a huge sea of people like standing there dancing. So definitely a completely different vibe. And I was like really keeping up with Abby and Bridget. And there was a day that they had so many different like vendors come to like the house, and it was like different jewelry companies. There was Levi's, there was Boot Barn, and each one of them had like a whole area just like set up, and they just like could grab whatever they wanted to grab. And I was like, honestly, it just blows my mind that like all of this is free for them. Like, free of charge. Like, you're taking home like 3 new pairs of boots. Like, do you have to bring like a full-on empty suitcase when you come to these things to like take everything home? Or like, are these companies shipping it back to your home for you?
I feel like most of them actually give you suitcases, because like that's like Revolve Fest. You like go, you stay in like a certain area, and if you're invited by Revolve like to actually stay the weekend and not just go to Revolve Fest, they have a full day where they get like a giant bag, and they get to take literally whatever home. It's like it literally looks just like a giant pop-up of clothes, accessories, makeup, jewelry, and they literally just fill the bag and get to take it home.
No, and that's the thing, is like that's what they posted about too, is like they went to Revolve, of where it was like a free-for-all of anything and everything you could ever guess from like mainstream like companies. That it was just like, oh, you know, what are those, like the wet hairbrushes, whatever you like, that's just like something simple and easy, but they were just like stuffing the bag. And I'm like, I think I would actually really have to tell myself, like, in my head, like, take it easy.
I wouldn't.
Don't act like you've never seen these products before.
I 100% wouldn't. I would fly there with an empty suitcase. Like, I would pack 2 suitcases, one with my actual clothes, and then one that's empty for me to just take shit home in.
I wonder if you could simply just put, like, a suitcase inside of a suitcase. You know how you can do that, but just, like, a smaller one have all your clothes? Like, can you check a bag that way?
Probably. But you can also check an empty bag.
Right, but that's going to cost money.
True. Or you could bring the empty bag as the carry-on.
Or you could do that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you could have a ginormous bag or like suitcase plus your medium suitcase, but the medium just be in the ginormous one and it just be like an outer shell for the time being. And
you could do that, probably.
it's free. But anyways, another part that I actually loved, so Boot Barn was there, and I was searching for these boots everywhere because they are just like a very like cute, neutral boot that I feel like I haven't seen like very often. I'm kind of like very picky when it comes to my boots and like the stitching of my boots. Like if something looks weird or off, I'm like, no, like it's not really worth it buying them. So Boot Barn was giving these like tan, like distressed looking boots, and they're called Cleo and Wolf, and they're literally $230. Like that's
not bad.
That's a steal. Like I feel like I can't find boots like under $400 or $500, and I would love to just have these for like going out boots where they still look cute, but like you know at a bar everyone is stepping all over your feet.
Your
like,
shit gets wrecked.
Yeah, it gets wrecked. So I don't want to be wearing like my nice ones out for like everyday wear. But I'm like, these boots are so freaking cute that like I could wear these all the time. So I'm actually really thinking about going and buying them because I have been in the market for some new boots.
Perfect.
But, you know, I have about 3 other options, but they're double or triple the price of these.
Get these for CMA Fest.
Right? So that's what I'm thinking. Where it's like these would go with anything and everything.
Yeah.
And like they'll probably get trashed.
Yeah, most likely. And on Broadway, 100%.
100%.
100%.
Okay. Well, I'm going to see if I can go to my local Boot Barn. I can't tell you the last time like I've been in a Boot Barn.
It's been
High
about
school. When I was going to buy my Miss Me jeans.
It's been about a few months for me, actually.
Really? What did you go into Boot Barn for?
Morgan goes.
Oh, okay.
He gets his work clothes from there.
Mm-hmm.
But
that makes sense.
I also did buy a cowboy hat from there. Just like a cheap.
Okay, I guess that makes sense too.
A cheap cowboy hat.
That's another thing is they were giving away Gigi Pip hats, which obviously looked amazing. And I think I'm in the market to buy like a straw Gigi Pip hat. I haven't looked any up, but I'm like, summer's coming. Like, you know, that would be really cute to have.
Yeah, I love it.
And I love Gigi Pip. The next house was Baze and Poppy. That one was more like influencers, like Brand Flakes and all of them, which it was great. I mean, the amount of gifting, as always, was freaking insane. But every Baze luggage, every color, everything you could ever think of was there. And like they just got to pick their colors, their customized stickers of what they wanted. And also I saw I think it was on their social media. I don't think it was a part of the house. It was like almost like a black gray, I guess a like dark gray you could say, and it had like a white bikini like over it. Like as the suitcase. Like it was just cool. Like it was just like a design that they had done, and I was like, "Wait, I actually really freaking like that, and I would like to purchase that, but it's probably not available."
Wait, yeah, I'm trying to like envision what that looks like. Well, I mean, I guess I can, but I'll have to look it up. And it was just
like, it was almost like the shirt you made where it's just like literally even the straps like went around the side to where like you could see it like looping around.
Damn.
And then like the bottoms were kind of just like laying, like just a flat lay on the suitcase of what it was looking like. But I was like,
oh, cool.
That's cute.
I love it.
And, like for your summer travels, like that's the perfect freaking bag to have.
I just like want to know sometimes, like, influencers are gifted so many suitcases on like brand trips, you know, because it's like they get all this gifting. Obviously, they have to, you know, get it home. So a lot of brands will like have an empty suitcase there, like waiting for them. I'm like, what do they do with all these suitcases? Because I need a new suitcase and I don't want to have to buy one because they're so goddamn expensive. And I'm also so picky that, I mean, it's a suitcase for gosh damn sakes, but I'm picky, but I don't want to have to buy a new one because they're so expensive.
See, that's my thing is like suitcases are so expensive, and like I was looking at Baze and like to get a set of 3 oh, you're dropping like 500, 600 plus. Like,
Yeah.
that's insane. And for my college graduation, my parents got me a like suitcase bundle where it has like the giant one, the medium one, and then the carry-on one. And at the time I was like, oh, thanks for the suitcases. No, I use those all the freaking time. And they said they got such a good deal at Costco. And I was like, I guess that's the place to go because they're actually so expensive. And I guess I didn't look into it much until like Bays kind of became popular with their suitcases. Because you and I in high school, I mean, we had the TJ Maxx ones. Like, what's the brand of it?
I still have them, okay?
Yeah.
Because I can't afford new ones.
Yeah, and it's just like, I mean, those will do great until they crack, and then it's
mine
like,
are broken.
Okay,
Both
time
of
for
mine.
the next round. But yeah, I was just like blown away by everything, and like Shay Mitchell was at the house when everyone was arriving, and I've just kind of been in this like La La Land lately of like, well, not La La Land. It's just like what I will be doing one day of like walking into these houses like as like me being invited and just like seeing all the gifting like the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would actually freak out. Like it would be like a pinch me. Like, is this actually happening?
100%.
And it's just they got the absolute setup. But I think a lot of influencers obviously have to give away like a lot of PR.
Mm-hmm.
Like to their followers or something, because like there's even some stuff like Rare Beauty absolutely love to death, but like I have so much stuff that I'm still trying to like work through, and like when my friends come over I'm like, oh, like you can have this shade if you like this or this or that, because I'm like, even these girls who live in like New York City and you're living in a shoebox basically, where is this all going?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of them either have storage or like Bridget posts about this a lot. She obviously like she is has a boyfriend, so she will pack up a bunch of PR and give it to his little sister.
Yeah.
And like every time she comes over, she's like, oh, I have like a huge bag of PR for you, just take it, go through it, whatever you don't want you can get rid of, keep what you want. But I mean, yeah, I think they just give it away because you can't sell it because it's given to you for free.
Yeah, no, you definitely can't sell it. But I'm just like, the storage wise of like even like trying to like get everything together. In fact, to like make it to the point where you're like, I have to get rid of like some of this. Like the overwhelming amount of it.
I know a lot of people like Avery Woods. She'll also donate to like women's shelters. Which is perfect.
That's definitely the way to go and very beneficial. But I feel like that was really all of Stagecoach. The outfits, I loved some. I hated others because it's just like some people were just like trying to be like tutu country where it's like that doesn't even go together.
Yeah.
Maybe let's not do that. But it looks like a blast, and I can't wait to be at Coachella and Stagecoach next year. So we'll see y'all there. We'll be reporting live next time.
I know the only like content I saw for Stagecoach was Hallie Batchelder and like all of her friends, and they were invited by,
I think DSW.
Yeah, by DSW, and then all of the Mom Talk. They were invited by like Hair something. It was like Hair. I don't remember what the brand was. Like all of the Mormon moms.
Yes.
So Mom Talk. I saw all of them. They all went to Coachella. That was literally the only content that I saw.
Dang, I didn't see any. I didn't see the Mom Talk, but I did see Hallie's, and I know DSW's always been around, but I'm like, DSW's really pushing things out right
I
now.
have been preaching about DSW for years now because yes, in store they might not always have what you're looking for. Online, they have thousands of options, and half the time they're always on sale. And I'm like, people have been sleeping on DSW. So they're making some smart moves here. Working with Paige, working with influencers, doing a bunch of brand trips. Like, I'm like, yes, because people sleep on them.
Yeah,
And
I was so shocked to see DSW like yet again because like Paige did her collab with DSW that like got sent out to some influencers, and then I saw Hallie there with DSW and like tagging DSW. I was like, damn, like they're on top of it, and they're like bringing the influencers in like hardcore right now.
yeah, I mean, and then a few months ago, or like very end of last year, they did a trip to Australia. With Hallie, she was on the trip. The twins, Bridget and Danielle, were on the trip. A ton of people. So
sometimes I think it's just like crazy to see like influencers like how they mix. Like I was seeing a lot of Tiana, Adrian, and then Allison and Isaac Cooch. They were like the core four at like Stagecoach, and I was loving seeing them together. And I was like, wait, like I love this. And I would have never been like, oh yeah, like that couple's gonna hang out with that couple. Like when I saw them, I was like, wait. And I was like, it makes sense, but like,
would have never pictured it.
I never would have guessed like y'all text on the side.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. I mean, too, I also think sometimes it's all like who you get brought by, which I always like, I think it would be super fun to like go, you know, to Stagecoach or like Coachella with a brand, but then I feel like it would also be cool to like another year go with strictly your friends and have like a friends only house so that you can like thoroughly enjoy it with like your crew too.
Yeah, no, I agree. Oh, and I guess even bringing up them, they went with like T-Mobile, and it's like, how like T-Mobile is always there, always at these huge events inviting influencers, and I'm like, what is your marketing budget for like?
I don't know. All I know is I got T-Mobile.
I'm like, you don't see like AT&T doing that, like you know what I mean? Like T-Mobile is just such like a, oh okay. Like,
well,
sure.
I mean, honestly, it's smart, and I was talking about this kind of like related to work and like the wine industry. And just like how the brands that like people drink now, this is kind of changing the subject, but like the brands that people drink now, you really only see, like you see them constantly online because like they're pumping money into like, you know, digital marketing, using influencers, doing, you know, buying up ad space versus like the brands that, you know, are kind of struggling and like being like, why is no one buying our product? It's like, well, because you're not investing in the newer generation. We're like, we're only seeing shit online. Like, we're not seeing shit literally anywhere else. It is strictly online. So I'm like, T-Mobile, hell yeah. If you got the bag and you can pay. But it's crazy.
No, yeah, that's crazy. And I'm like, I guess like to an extent, it's like if we're getting kicked off like our parents' like phone bill, it's like, where do I go? I guess T-Mobile. Yeah. Everyone's been talking about it. I don't know. So I guess that could be an option. I mean, I'm just always very shocked, and they have like a whole setup.
Well, and they have like Call Her Daddy has to deal with them, and all of that. So like they're spending some money.
And is T-Mobile just phone?
Yeah.
See, like, that's great, because, like, AT&T, you have, like, Wi-Fi.
Well, phone and, like, it's phone and internet. And, like,
okay.
Shit like that.
Okay. I don't know. I know nothing about T-Mobile.
Neither do I.
He said, actually, neither do I.
I don't know anything.
But I feel like that's the roundup of Stagecoach. I was really liking all the content. Just, like, a lot more, like, wholesome and like, oh, today we're doing this, and you know, everyone was dressed in like boots and cowboy hats, and
do you know who performed?
Stuff I needed. Luke Combs was a big one. Jelly Roll.
Okay.
You don't like Luke Combs?
Oh yeah, no, I do. Sorry, I don't know why I did that face.
Oh, okay. Lana Del Rey was there, which I know a lot of people are like, that's a little crazy.
Because she's releasing a country album.
Oh, really?
She announced it like last year, and it was supposed to come out. It's supposed to come out beginning of June, but everyone says that she's gonna push it.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then it was like Shabuzi, Jesse Murph.
Of course.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of others. None others are coming to. Oh, Zach Bryan. this is like the first time he like went out in a while ever since like everything has happened. The first time he's performed like in a big setting like that.
Damn.
Yeah. So I don't know. His music still hits. I still like his music. So
interesting. I wouldn't go watch him. I don't think.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
know. I don't know if I would.
You just have to separate the art from the artist.
Yeah, I guess.
I think they both did messed up shit.
100%. 100%. But I don't know. I don't know if I like him.
Anyways, moving on past that one. The butterfly effect. I mean, this has been all over social media for like weeks now.
Yeah.
Weeks. And there are people up in arms about like some of the things being said about like what the butterfly effect is. It's like, like for example, there's like one person who was like, oh, the butterfly effect, like if I never would have liked you on Hinge, we wouldn't be here. And people are like, that's not the butterfly effect.
I don't think it is. 100%. I don't think that is.
No, it's definitely not. But it's like funny how like upset people are getting that it's like, this is not the butterfly effect. Like, how stupid do you have to be? Like, you're the one
really
who is
stupid, actually.
Like, you are the one who is like pursuing this person.
Oh,
like, oh my God, chill out.
Did you see Claudia posting about that? Because that was the example that she gave from the toast.
I'm pretty sure she was just like yelling, saying the same thing.
Yeah,
like, that's
she was
not
like,
the freaking butterfly effect. Yeah.
She was like, you actively got on Hinge to find someone. You actively swiped. Like, that's not how it works.
Right. Yeah. So I just thought that was crazy. Like, actually how mad like people were getting, because it's like, it's not that freaking serious. Like, whatever. Let people think whatever they want to think when it comes to the damn butterfly effect. And,
true.
Like, who cares? But I do think it's just so crazy, like, seeing, like, the true ones and, like, reading the different stories. I'm like, that is actually just so true how, like, if you didn't go to the same college, if you didn't go to this coffee shop one day, if you didn't, like, take a new way to work, I'm like, oh my God. Like, every little thing sets you up for, like, the rest of your life.
100%.
Like, I could sit here and think about that forever. Like, if I were to have chose, like, a different school, I would be in a totally different life right now.
Yeah.
I could be married with kids. Who knows? God forbid. Maybe not in that life.
Yeah, I was about to say no. But yeah, no, I mean, I guess, I can see it. I guess I really haven't thought about it too much. I just see it and I just like laugh at some. Honestly, with the butterfly effect trend, I like will start reading and then I get bored and I just swipe past. So like I never actually get to the very end of them. Like even though it's just like on one page, I'm just like,
no,
oh wow,
literally
that's
like
so cool. All right, bye. I'm like, all right, cool. All right, yeah, butterfly effect. So I guess I really haven't like but I see it. I mean, I've seen everyone posting about it, but I like literally have not invested in one, which is horrible. Yeah.
No, I love it. I like pause on every single one. And then like if I'm reading halfway through, I'm like, this one's stupid. I'm like, okay, whatever. Yeah. But like I actively pause, stop, and
I don't. I'm just like, oh yeah, butterfly. Cool.
Sure, I guess. Whatever.
I'm like squirrel, butterfly? Wait, dog? Cat?
No, literally. You're like, what's this? What's next?
But thinking about it, I mean, if I would have never gone Zeta and I would have never seen Morgan's sister's photos and then was like, my freshman year, I was like, I'm going to have her take my pictures. And then 4.5 years later, she took my pictures. I would have never met Morgan.
Yeah. I mean, that's insane. That's insane.
4.5 years in the making.
No, it was like meant to be. Like you were setting yourself up for this.
Yeah, apparently. Who knew? Not me.
Like, that stuff can keep me up all night if I think about it. So I'm like, God, should have went the different direction, man.
If we never had a horrible taste in men, we would have never became friends.
There you go. And you know, that's probably the only good thing that has came out of having horrible taste in men.
True. Oh my God. Which, speaking of, this is so random, and I probably shouldn't say his name, but I was trying to text someone today, and I was typing in like the first the first three letters of the name Brian.
Uh-huh.
Okay, an ex-boyfriend that I had, which I feel like we can, figure out who that is. I have not had his number saved in my phone for like 10 years, pretty much by this point, I mean, it's definitely been less than that, but his name pops up with his phone number. I am like, this is a new phone, like 2 new phones, I think.
It's that iCloud, baby. That shit's...
And I was like, what the actual hell? I was like, what the actual hell? This number should not be saved in my phone. Why the hell did it pop up? So Apple's trying to do me dirty.
Apple, just let it be.
No, literally, honestly, I'm like, where did this come from? The goddamn grave? Like, how did my phone remember this? Because I have not had it saved.
Even when you, like, delete a number, like, it doesn't really truly delete. It'll be like, maybe, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bro.
No, it didn't even
I don't want this number.
Didn't even pop up as a maybe. It was just the name.
Oh.
And I was like, why the hell is this in my phone? Is like, am I being haunted right now? Like,
am I being punked?
Is this
are there cameras set up right now?
A prank or a joke?
Yeah.
But super sidetrack. But I was just like, why the hell is this popping up?
Said not the dumbest name I needed to see today.
No, literally. I'm like, I'm looking for someone else.
Yeah. Thank you. Moving along. I also want to talk about, I know you've sent me the photo before, and they continue to tease it.
Yeah.
So Paige has been posting what looks like new stuff from Dairy Boy. I will do anything to get my hands on that. I will be setting an alarm, and I will be sat in front of my laptop 30 minutes ahead of time because I need the bag and I need that freaking sweater.
Mm-hmm.
I need it so bad. It's like a
little
like
sardines.
A fisherman aesthetic.
Yeah. Little sardines, little fishies.
Yeah. And I need it. I've never been more in love with a bag like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I usually don't like
the little
purchase
canvas
bags
tote.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I usually am just like not into that. No, that one I need. And I just know it's going to run me dry because I know it's going to be expensive.
Oh, 100%. I do have to say, I have so many of those little canvas tote bags. I use them every single day. I'm telling you, I use them every single day. I love them. Like, I want to, like, keep buying more. Like, I want to have a collection of them.
They're good quality, too. Like, you can put some things in there and they're good to go.
You can lug, and they're durable. Like, yes, they get dirty, but you can easily wash them. Like, or you can just take spray, like, scrub them off. They're so great. They're, like, my go-to airport bag, go-to work bag. They're perfect.
Yeah, so I'm really wanting to know, like, when this drop is going to be, because I feel like she's been posting the same photos over and over and over.
Yeah, she probably has.
And I'm just like, what is happening? Like, can I at least get, like, another teaser or, like, at least a teaser on Dairy Boy of, like, what the photo shoot's looking like behind the scenes? Because I feel like they always do that.
She posts a lot on her YouTube. Like, I watch her YouTube videos.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I need to start watching her YouTube videos.
I love her. Her YouTube is, like, just very aesthetic, and it's, like, very calming. So I, like, love watching them when I get ready for work. They're great.
Okay, well, I need to do that because, I mean, surely those are maybe just, like, samples and, like, they don't even have it, like, all done and ready to go and they haven't even, like, took photos with it yet. But I'm like, okay, then can you not tease it? Because, like, I'm ready to purchase right now.
Yeah, I know. She hasn't posted, like, when it's dropping.
I know. And I just know all these influencers are going to be gifted the best PR package ever, and it's gonna look so good.
I know, and I'm just like, okay, can you send some to the regular people? Please.
Please, I volunteer to tribute me
here. Where do I sign up?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. And I love how she kind of brings you through the process of everything, because, like, before all the influencers, like, receive their PR packages, she'll, like, post about it and, like, them packing it, or, like, the boxes they're getting sent out in. And I'm just like, oh my God, the attention to detail is insane. Like,
yeah,
I love it. And it's just like, I just can't believe, like, I mean, I feel like this sounds stupid. I can't believe, like, that's some people's jobs to, like, how fun. And I know it can be stressful as well. I can only imagine. Like, I know there's stress within every job.
Yeah.
But I'm, like, picking who these get sent out to, like, packaging these, designing them. Ugh, how fun.
I know. I would have a blast, but I would just, like, send it to really only my favorites. I would honestly probably end up sending it to be like, hey, to my friend, be like, hey, you want one?
Yeah, and I would send it to myself, actually. That's where I would start. First one, me. Here you go. Thank you.
I'm dead.
Yeah, no, but that's that when it comes to Dairy Boy, because I've seen a bunch of stuff that I've wanted, and I'm like, oh yeah, when it comes around, it comes around. No, this one, I'll be
It's so cute.
And it's going to be perfect for, like, spring, summer, and I know I'm going to get so many compliments already.
Oh my God, I love it. Well, that's, like, speaking of, you, like, posting that sweater, which it's so cute, by the way, the one that you're wearing, the American flag one, from Target. Plug. I was like, oh my God, that's so cute, I want to buy it. But today was 90 degrees, and I was wearing a sweater, and I was like, wait, actually, that might be my personal hell.
No,
but I really want it. But, like, now Nashville sweater time officially over, and I'm like, shit, now what the heck am I supposed to wear?
See, I feel the exact same way. So this one, for all the listeners out there, it is, like, very, very lightweight, which, like, I know, like, there's just no way I'm going to be able to, like, be wearing this, like, around town all the time. But what I'm thinking is, like, right, drape it over your shoulders. It's a big enough flag that it can, like, still be seen in the back. It's not like it's going to get covered up, like, a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes I just like throwing something over my swimsuit when going inside, because I feel like I'm always cold, and, like, I want to wear this for the 4th of July. And I'm like, when you go inside, the AC's blaring. Like, you want to have, like, a sweater over top, but I definitely had that exact same thought go through my head, because I'm like, oh my God, for, like, spring and then 4th of July, and I'm like, it's gonna be like 100+ degrees here.
No, I'm like, in Texas, it's gonna be 116.
No, literally. And I was like, you know what? I actually just don't even care. So I'm still getting it.
I love it. No, it's so cute. I think I'm gonna have to get it. I'm just gonna have to copy you.
No, please do. I've been, like, trying to find one like this. Like I said on my story, I've always wanted, like, the Ralph Lauren one, and it's $400, and I'm just sorry, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, like, I have one saved from Ralph Lauren. I have one of the teddy bear ones saved on Revolve.
Yes.
And, like, the other day, it did go on sale, probably because the only size left is, like, an extra small. But I was like, shit, should I buy it? It was, like, $200-something. It's like, should I buy it? Should I buy it? And I'm like, literally, it would be so pointless, because I probably wouldn't wear it that often, and I would probably just drape it over my shoulders. But I'm like, it's so cute, I need it.
I know, I was the exact same way. But with this one, I was trying to find one that had actual, like, stars. Like, these are actual, I know you probably can't tell, but, like, they're actual stars on here, which, like, I really
love it.
Liked, and it's not just, like, dots that they usually are. And I got a size medium, and it's, like, very oversized. So definitely stay true to size if you want, like, an oversized look. Yeah.
My Target probably doesn't have it, so I'm just gonna have to order online.
To say that it's yep, I do have the best Targets around me for anything and everything.
I know, so you better prepare when you come stay in Nashville for a month.
Oh, I'm already preparing. Like, I'm already doing, like, buying, like, a lot of stuff off Zara.
Or you're just gonna have to go into, I don't even know where, like, a good Target is in Nashville, but you might just have to venture. Actually, I think there's one in Belmead that's, like, really nice.
I wonder if, like, does Franklin have a good one? I know that's a drive, but, like,
not worth going to the one in Franklin. There's definitely like, I would do, like, Brentwood or, like, Green Hills.
Okay.
Or like honestly, your best bet's probably Belmead.
Okay. Well, my thing is, like, I feel like I'm not going to be doing, like, much shopping because I basically have, like, a whole different closet that I never have access to. AKA you.
It's so true.
So, but I'm still stocking up. But yes, guys, that is also my announcement that I'm basically moving to... No, I don't care. I'm moving to Nashville for a month. So...
She'll be sleeping...
Prepare to be sick of me.
She'll be sleeping in this bed.
No, literally prepare to be sick of me. And, like, I'm scared I'm not going to want to come back home, so.
There will be many podcasts recorded in this bed.
Yeah. No, I literally cannot freaking wait. I'm already getting my outfits together. Well, that's more for, like, CMA Fest.
Yeah. That's coming up. Actually, it's like a month away. But it's coming up.
Yeah, but it's going to be coming up so fast. Like, these days, weeks, months are flying by.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even keep up. But yeah, I'm excited for CMA Fest.
Me too. Me as well.
But I really think this is a shorter episode, guys. I know Maddie's been go, and I wanted to recap Stagecoach.
Well, I wanted to do like a quick catch up because I feel like we haven't really talked. So what's been going on in your life? Do you like
my
nothing?
life? No, it's been pretty quiet over here. My parents were actually in town this past weekend. We were just doing some housework, yard work. You know, it's springtime. Laying some new mulch, cutting down some tree limbs, you know, just all the fun stuff that's been happening over here. I did take my parents to a dive bar by my house, literally walking distance. Like, it's the place to go. Everyone loves it. It's called Showdown.
Love.
So I took my parents there. They absolutely loved it. And my dad is like, oh, like, if this place ever goes up for sale, I might have to, you know, really consider. Because, like, they used to own 2 bars. And, like, sometimes I think my dad's like, wait, I would love to own this. But they're like, no, that time of our life is so over. Like, they're glad they did it. But, I mean, they were up, like, because they worked the bar, too. I mean, they were up at all hours of the freaking day and night. But it was really fun because I think this weekend was, like, really one of our first times of us, like, going to dinner and then going out as well. We usually just like go to dinner and then we like come back home and like watch TV.
Yeah.
But I took them out to a few bars.
Oh my God, I love it.
They just love Fort Worth. And I'm so glad they love Fort Worth. They're like, we're so glad you moved here. I'm like, yeah,
that's so sweet.
Yeah, so it was honestly a fun weekend. And then we have Cinco de Mayo this upcoming weekend. My sister's having like a big party at her house. So I will be going to my sister's house this weekend. So
oh my God, fun.
That'll be fun. And I can't wait because they're going to have the margarita machine going. And
period.
That's all that matters on Cinco de Mayo, right?
Exactly.
But yeah, that's really what's been going on with me. What about you?
I mean, like I said, I've been busy. Obviously, I had the festival, the Wine and Food Fest last week. This next week from like Wednesday to Wednesday is like gonna be the greatest week ever. So I'm going to Baton Rouge on Wednesday night. So this Wednesday night. So as y'all are listening, I'm probably gonna be on a flight to good old BR. I'm gonna go to Fort Cancer. My best friend Lily puts it on. I'm super excited. I have my outfit all planned out for that. And I styled a few other people for it as well. So, shameless plug. If you guys are looking for a fun personal stylist, hit me up because it's fun and I love to do it. So yeah, I'm going to be in Baton Rouge, Thursday to Sunday, or technically like Wednesday night to Sunday. So we have lots planned. Gonna do like an early birthday celebration there and then come back to Nashville. And then it's my birthday and then my parents come. So it's gonna be a very busy week.
I'm so excited to see all things Fort Cancer, like to see everyone's outfit. I'm like freaking out and I'm like counting down the days. I'm like, I cannot wait to see this.
Yeah, I'm excited because we're also going to be going to this restaurant called Luna, which had been under construction. I feel like the building that it's in, I don't think it was specifically for this restaurant, but this building had been under construction the entire time I was in college. And we were just like,
Wow.
what the heck is going to be going here? Like, okay. And then as soon as I move, of course, they opened it probably like last year. And apparently it's like everyone's new go-to spot. So I'm dying to go. So we're going to go have dinner there on Friday night. And
Fun.
I guess like the restaurant rooftop turns into like a fun bar after a certain time. So I'm
Good.
just excited to be back in my old stomping grounds. And, you know, it's like, it almost feels like you're going home, but it's like not technically my home, but like it is.
No, that'll be so much fun. I
Yeah.
literally cannot wait for the recap of all of that because I'm glad you're getting like a few days there as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm pumped. And then, yeah, I'm having a birthday celebration next Wednesday, just doing a dinner for
Have
my...
you decided where?
Yeah, we're going to Moto, which is one of my like favorite restaurants. It was honestly one of the first really nice restaurants that I went to in Nashville. The food is so freaking good. I already have my birthday outfit picked out. Like, I've just been like prepared and ready. I'm not doing anything crazy, but I feel like, you know, my 27th, like I'm just gonna have like a nice dinner with all of my friends, especially just because I've been so busy. So I didn't really have time to plan like anything else. And I didn't want to like do it too far after because again, I just haven't had time to plan. And it's like, you know, I'm like that person that's just like, I always talk about my birthday and I'm just like birthday. But I didn't want to be like, okay guys, it's like my actual birthday like now, but in 2 weeks we're going to have a birthday celebration. Like that's just too much. So
See, I think it's so different, like, celebrating early. It's like, I feel like celebrating early is acceptable because it's like, oh, I'm still waiting for my birthday. But then once your actual birthday hits, it's like, okay, like, it's done.
No, exactly. And so, yeah, we're just going to do, like, a nice dinner on my actual birthday. We're going to be classy, elegant. Not really. I just hope I get some bomb pictures. But, yeah.
You will, obviously.
I have some exciting things coming up. So, yeah.
No, I'm
pumped.
excited for you. I'm so freaking excited for you. But yeah, if y'all need styling, reach out to Maddie because I'm telling you, that is where this girl thrives. Like, the things she thinks of and, like, the outfit she puts together, I'm like, wait, can you send me the link to, like, all of that? And can, like, I wear that as well for a different occasion?
Oh, my God.
So,
thank you. But, yeah, so, I mean, might as well, like, talk about it on the podcast. So I've like really been thinking about like starting to do like styling, but in like a few different ways. So like helping to put together looks for like different events for people. And then also I think one tool that I think a lot of people lack when it comes to styling and like not necessarily knowing how to style what you already own. So, like, basically taking pieces in your closet like that you love, but you don't know how to wear them. And so, we all know that I just, like, love to shop online. And I will literally just spend hours scrolling, saving stuff, and, like, you know, putting together outfits with, like, these items that I don't actually buy. And so, basically just being able to, like, shop for other people and, like, put together looks is, like, a dream. So I'm slowly starting to do that. And I think I'm going to make it a thing. Styled by Schweppy or something along those lines.
yeah, no, I love it. I can't wait. I'm going to actually pay you to style me because I don't know where my styling, like, touch went. I'm neutral girly through and through, and, like, this is just going to be it.
No, I'll give it to you for free. But I think it's also, too, it's cool because it's, like, also like styling for people that aren't like necessarily like my taste, but like still being able, because like that's when I like scroll online and I send people stuff, it's like not because it's my taste, because it's like I think it would look so good on like this person, or like it's their style, like I love it, it's not my style, but like it would look so good on them. So I mean I kind of already do that already, but like actually like putting together full looks. So I'll keep y'all updated on the styling journey.
Yay! No, I'm so excited for you, and I think you're going to thrive doing that because I've already seen some stuff that she's done. So I'm not going to spill the tea for anyone or let anyone know because, sorry, you got to pay for that service, baby.
But I think that's all I have. So sorry that I was a shell of a human in this episode. But next week we should be back, back and ready to be normal.
No, you'll be good. You'll be good. And we'll be celebrating Maddie's 27th birthday next freaking episode. That's absolutely insane. I can't believe, like, mid-20s? Late 20s? What?
No, I'm like, is this considered mid or late 20s?
I'm going to say mid. I feel like 26, 27's mid. And then once you hit 28, wait, what did I say? 26, 27's mid. And then once you hit 28, that's like your late 20s. You know?
Oh my God.
So you have one more year. One more year in your mid-20s. Live it up.
Jesus.
To a full extent.
Of course. Of course. I always do. Okay, but thank you guys so much for listening. We hope that you enjoyed this episode. And if you haven't already, check out our YouTube, like, subscribe, turn on those notifications. Check out our social media at Fashionably Broke Pod on Instagram and TikTok. Give us a follow, give us a like, give us a comment. And then you can also follow our personals at Kassidy Ray and at Fake Kassidy Ray on TikTok.
I hate myself.
And then at Maddy Schweppy on Instagram and TikTok.
Yes, we love you guys so much, and we will see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.